It's called to order. Pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Marcus Major.
Here.
Andrew Gribble.
Here.
Robert Owens.
Here.
Steve Skeet.
Here.
Doug Tyson.
Here.
I'm here. William Gotchick.
Here.
Dan Clemens is absent. Jaden Bailey.
Here.
Joshua Zinger.
Here.
Okay. I still do a motion for approval of the minutes? Yeah. Motion approval of the minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Vote. Marcus Major.
Yes.
Andrew Gribble.
Yes.
Robert Owens.
Abstain.
Steve Skeet.
Yes.
Doug Tyson.
Yes.
William Gotchick.
Yes.
Jaden Bailey.
Yes.
Joshua Zinger.
Yes.
All right. Secretary's report.
All right. Good evening, Commissioners. On today's agenda, you will see you do not have a consent agenda. However, you do have 3 items on your regular agenda, one being a preliminary and final plat with exceptions, and then 2 rezonings, so those are 2 public hearings. Otherwise, I don't have anything else to add.
Okay. Do I have any declarations? All right. Okay, just go straight to the regular agenda then?
You still need to approve the agenda.
Oh, do I have a motion approval of the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
And roll call vote. Marcus Major.
Yes.
Andrew Gribble.
Yes.
Robert Owens.
Yes.
Steve Skeet.
Yes.
Doug Tyson.
Yes.
William Gotchick.
Yes.
Jaden Bailey.
Yes.
Joshua Zinger.
Yes.
Now we move on to the regular agenda. 8A. Leavenworth County Planning Commission will now hear case DEB-25-083 and 084, preliminary and final plat, Ernie Boyd Lane, as outlined in posted agenda. This is not a public hearing item. Planning staff will now give the staff report.
All right. Before you is a request for a preliminary and final plat for a 2-lot subdivision at 16730 McIntyre Road. This parcel is currently zoned RR5, and as you can see, they are proposing to subdivide this into a 2-lot cross-access easement, so it's a private drive subdivision. There is an existing house on the parcel with some accessory structures and a pretty significant pond in the back. Due to that, the physical features of the property, they are proposing a lot configuration that is unique. They will be utilizing their existing driveway to create the private drive or the cross-access easement and get their required road frontage, as you can see here on the final plat. However, they are not compliant with the lot depth to lot width ratios. Also, due to the configurations of the lot, they do not meet the lot design requirements set in our subdivision regulations. And then the last item is the large garage or shop right approximately here will now be on a parcel that does not have a principal structure, so they are creating a nonconformity, and so they are requesting an exception from those 3 criteria that they are not compliant with. Otherwise, staff has reviewed this plat for compliance with the regulations, and overall it is compliant, but it will need exceptions from those 3 areas before this can be approved. You guys have any other questions about the staff report? Otherwise, the full analysis was provided for you.
No question about the structure without a primary structure. Just give a tiny bit more information about that requirement.
Sure. In our zoning regulations, we require that no lot can be created or no lot can have an accessory structure in a residential zoning district without a principal structure. And since they would be splitting off the existing accessory structure from the principal structure, they are creating a non-conforming structure via this split. So in order to proceed, they would need an exception from that rule.
Thank you.
And are they planning to build a residence on that so that eventually it will be in compliance?
It is my understanding that is the case, but Joe Herring, the applicant, is in attendance, and I'm sure he can go into more depth on that than I can.
Okay.
Anything else?
We're talking about the barn in the back, right?
Yeah. The one that is, let me get my point,
All right.
right there.
Right there. All right.
When you get to the final, it's
Yeah.
approximately right there.
Right.
Right. Okay.
With a lot layout like that, what we're seeing, I'm just going to guess that they're going to build a home sometime soon, Mr. Herring. I mean, you're going to do all this crazy follow the creek line thing, and
Yeah.
okay.
And the applicant did provide a narrative for the exceptions. It should be in your packet. As we discussed during last month's study session, you guys have to find that all three criteria that were established in our regulations have been met in order to approve each exception.
Okay. Anything else? Good. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you-
No. Are the two access roads, are there entries off McIntyre in conformance?
Right, so it is an existing driveway. It is my understanding that it is in conformance currently. Since this is only a 2-lot cross-access easement, it's still considered just a driveway per our regulations. It's not a private roadway in the context of our access management policy. So it is my understanding that it is in conformance. The Public Works Department did review this, and they did not have any comments to that
Okay.
issue.
All right, thank you. Okay.
Okay. Anything else? Does the applicant wish to speak?
Good evening. Joe Herring, Herring Surveying, 315 North Fifth. Staff did a great job in explaining that and worked hand in hand on this layout to get something that could somewhat be presented in hopes that you guys will approve it. Yeah, as you know, with anything over 2.5 acres, they could build a second house on the property no matter what, as long as it met regulations, setbacks. But financing always becomes the issue when a child wants to build on the house next to the parents, and that's the case here. They do want to build out front, where the more towards the road than their existing house, and they do plan on building within the year, start construction, so that third exception would go away. At that time, it would become in compliance. As for the lot to width, depth, and the irregular shape, that will not come into compliance, and that's what we're really here to focus for, to stay out of the pond, keep the pond on one track, and then to really get 5 acres with both tracks in this area. If you have any history of following that land out there, anytime a rezone was presented on McIntyre Road, it came in highly contested, and the neighbors nobody wanted 2.5 acre tracts out there. They all want 5 acres. So that is why it is 5 acres. There was an option to go and try to rezone, but really didn't want to push the envelope out there, was the discussion. So this was the way that we worked with staff, and staff thought this was a
Okay,
better
so
way to go. Agreed. They
It's,
didn't-
it's 2.5 acre out there now, isn't it?
No,
5 acre.
It's
it's
RR5.
5 acre.
Wait,
But I'm,
I thought it was 2.5.
No, the future land use map has this area identified for 3 units per an acre, so you could, and some
Yeah.
parcels have been
Right.
rezoned to RR 2.5, but for the most part along McIntyre Road along here, it's still RR 5, including this parcel.
But in the past and present, we have approved every one that's come in front of us.
We had one get approved, plat denied by the BOCC, and we had one that would only allow the rezone for the existing house to be cut off at 2.5 acres.
Okay. I was going to say. 'cause
So we haven't had
there's been two.
we haven't had a blanket, like rezone of an entire tract that has gone through and got a plat approved. So that is the reason for.
I sure thought that was 2.5 now. Okay. Okay. All right.
I'm confused. You said that they want to build the house on the front part of the lot?
Yeah.
On lot 1 or lot 2?
Lot one.
Lot 1. So down in that larger
So-
area.
So the lot 2 then will not be in compliance because it will not have a residential structure on it, but it will have the building.
Lot 2 has a residence on it.
Where?
Just at the end of where the cross-access easement is.
The house is approximately right here.
Yeah.
Okay, well then lot 1 will not be in compliance. One of the lots will not be in compliance.
No, because
Lot 1 will not be in compliance.
When they build the house,
Because it'll have
it will be.
it'll have a barn on it, but they're planning on building within the year. And once they pull the permit for that, that lot becomes compliant.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm really having trouble here because it appears to me
So is
that
it
the
10
lot line puts the barn on the north side, and they're building both houses on the south side.
There's one house already on there.
There's one house on there,
There's got a
That's
barn.
and they're planning to build the other one down there,
So
which
the-
then puts the northern lot out of compliance.
It's not cutting it. in half, though.
This is the property line if you follow right
Property
here.
line is like that.
Yeah, that one that followed that creek
So
line up
the
through there, through them
house
trees.
is right here,
This
and
barn.
the barn is right here, approximately.
It doesn't split it front
There's
to
some
back.
easements going through, and it looks like those are property lines. Those are not.
And I do apologize for the printout here. I didn't know that it came out so dark. Makes it kind of hard to read and understand what's happening.
Is there anything planned for the northern part of Lot 1?
It is just land
And pond.
to get to 5 acres.
Okay.
And to take hay off of. They do, I don't know if they'll have, did you have cattle out there sometime? Yes, so, yeah.
My only question is, I understand this is a family, 2 lots for the family, but if, say, Lot 1 was sold and something was developed back there, do we need a drainage easement to drain towards that pond since all the contours are going down there?
I don't know if you would need an easement to get it there. Drainage study was done for the effects of one additional house. If they ever come back in and develop it further, as you know, then a new drainage plan would be established and easement probably would be granted.
So
at that
one of
time.
our variances
For this,
then is.
Yeah, if it's replatted in the future and some land assembly happens, which, as you know, that occurs after developments like this, people sell off properties that they're not really going to use, along with adjoining properties, it gets redeveloped, and then, yes, likely the pond will be used as storage. When it is, yeah, likely you're going to have drainage easements. They'll all have to be designed and then reviewed at that time.
Understood. Thank you.
I think directly north of this, I think is a 240-acre farm, I believe.
Everything started out as a farm.
Yep.
So,
Thanks, John. Thank you.
Is there any more additional information to be presented? Are there questions or comments from the members of the commission that we haven't already gone over? I will entertain a motion to approve the exception from Article 50, Section 40.3D, lot design.
Mr. Chairman, I find that all 3 criteria for an exception to Article 50, Section 40.3.d, lot design, have been met, and I move to approve an exception from Article 50, Section 40.3.d, lot design, as submitted by the application.
Second.
Don't be so excited about that.
Is there a discussion on the motion? I'll do a roll call vote. Marcus Major,
Yes.
Andrew Gribble,
Yes.
Robert Owens,
Yes.
Steve Skeet,
Yes.
Doug Tyson,
Yes.
William Gutchick,
Yes.
Jaden Bailey,
Yes.
Joshua Zinger.
Yes.
Motion,
We need to do all three exceptions.
motion carried 8-0.
You did great on that.
Only for Joe Herring do we get all three exceptions.
Who else designs scripts?
I will entertain a motion to approve the exception of Article 50, Section 40.3H, non-conforming structure.
Chairman, I find that all three criteria for an exception to Article 50, Section 40.3.H, non-conforming structure, have been met, and I move to approve an exception from Article 50, Section 40.3.H, non-conforming structure, as submitted by the application.
Second.
Okay, is there discussion of the motion? Okay, roll call vote. Marcus Major,
Yes.
Andrew Gribble,
Yes.
Robert Owens,
Yes.
Steve Skeet,
Yes.
Doug Tyson,
Yes.
William Gutchick,
Yes.
Jaden Bailey,
Yes.
and Joshua Zinger.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. Now, I will entertain a motion to approve the exception from Article 50, Section 40.3I, lot width to lot depth ratio.
Mr. Chairman, I find that all three criteria for an exception to Article 50, Section 40.3.I, lot depth to width, have been met, and I move to approve the exception from Article 50, Section 40.3.I, lot depth to lot width, as submitted by the application.
Second.
Josh won. Is there discussion on the motion? I will roll call vote. Marcus Major,
Yes.
Andrew Gribble,
Yes.
Robert Owens,
Yes.
Steve Skeet,
Yes.
Doug Tyson,
Yes.
William Gutchick,
Yes.
Jaden Bailey,
Yes.
Joshua Zinger.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. I will entertain a motion to approve the plat.
Mr. Chairman, I find that the subdivision request complies with the zoning and subdivision regulations based on the recommendations of the planning staff and the findings set forth in the staff report. I hereby move to recommend approval to the Board of County Commissioners of the request as outlined in case DEP-25-083/084.
Second.
Is there a discussion of the motion? Okay. Roll call vote. Marcus Major,
Yes.
Andrew Gribble,
Yes.
Robert Owens,
Yes.
Steve Skeet,
Yes.
Doug Tyson,
Yes.
William Gutchick,
Yes.
Jaden Bailey,
Yes.
Joshua Zinger.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. The Board of County Commissioners will consider this item no earlier than October 22nd, 2025 at 9 a.m. in the Leavenworth County Courthouse. Moving on, item 8B. The Leavenworth County Planning Commission will now consider case DEV-25-095, the rezoning request from R5 to R2.5 as outlined in the posted agenda. This requires a public hearing. Public comments will be listed to 5 minutes per person. Planning staff will now give a report.
All right. Case DEV 25095 is a rezoning request for the parcels at 18735 Metro Avenue and 0000 Metro Avenue. And just to be specific, these are three parcels, as you can see in the map above you, number 5 and number 2, which are split by I-70. All three parcels are part of this request. Also, as you can probably see in your staff report, I did not put the future land use map up here. The northern two parcels on the future land use map are identified for residential 3 units per acre. The southern parcel is identified for R2.5. because there is not sufficient water and public sanitary sewer to this site, it is probably very unreasonable or unlikely that they could develop at a higher density of 3 units per acre. Therefore, staff is supportive of an RR 2.5 zoning request, as that better meets the physical constraints of that property. In addition, as you can also see on the zoning map, there is RR 2.5 adjacent to that northern parcel that is being requested to be rezoned. So this is an extension of an existing RR 2.5 zoning district in the area. Staff did provide the full analysis of the 7 criteria you guys consider when reviewing a rezoning request. As mentioned, the only one that we found that did not meet was number 5, conformance to the comprehensive plan, and that's because the northern section is our residential 3 units per acre. However, as we discussed already, the development infrastructure is not there for that density of a development. If you have any further questions, please let me know. However, you can see my full analysis in the staff report.
Okay, thank you. On opening the public comment portion of this hearing, those of you who wish to speak either for or against this item upon recognition will give your name and address each time you begin to speak. This is necessary since this public hearing is being recorded. Public comment portion of this hearing is now open. Will the applicant come forward?
Joe Herring, Herring Surveying, 315 North 5th. Staff covered this very well. This is an estate, kind of just settling the estate. And the reason behind doing the request, the middle track has 2 existing houses on it. Their initial intent right now is just to divide off those 2 structures from all the farm operation. And the parcel that is labeled number 3 is less than 5 acres. It's going to be 2.51 acres. Has some floodplain issues right there. But that is the reason behind this initial, or that's going to be the initial division in the rezone, and it was just simpler to do it all as one estate and for future planning. So,
Good.
like staff said, the infrastructure is just not there for a higher density at this time. Thank you.
We will now hear from those individuals present wishing to speak in favor of the request. No takers? We'll now hear from those individuals present wishing to speak in opposition of the request.
Hi, I'm Kelly Owsley. I live at 18900 Hemp which is about the bottom of the screen where that 36 is, roughly. It's all farm out there. I know. Everything's farm at one time. There's no water. There's no anything. I don't see for sure this 5 acres being split, or the number 5, I'm sorry, being split in 2.5. I don't see. The only way that could ever be split is you're going to put in roads. You're going to put in everything to make them 2.5 acres. You know what I'm saying? It's however many acres. I can't tell you off the top of my head, but it doesn't work. I understand when they want to split out the house, the 2 houses, and I totally understand that part. I don't understand the rest of it necessarily being with it just because it's convenience. I would not like to see that. Just my opinion.
Okay, so let me ask you. Your concern is where the 5 is, the larger lot being broken into 2.5 acres?
Yes.
Okay. And I take it you live close to where, I guess, number 4 is, or where you said 36 is written? So you're going to be...
Well, actually, number 4 is me. I'm sorry. Okay. Now that I look at it, that's my house. Yeah,
okay.
Down there.
So there's a possibility that you would be looking, seeing, and hearing potential construction or anything
Yes.
based on... Okay.
Yes, and I would not like to see that. I understand completely that, their mom passed away. I get that. I know they want to split out the house. I know the people. It's not that I have anything against them. Obviously, I just don't want to see more farm ground split up. That's all. I think that's what's happened in this whole county, and it's a little concerning.
Do you have that 301 also? Is that you, 4 and 3.01?
No.
Okay.
No.
So those are actually property lines, then the black.
It's tree line,
Okay.
but it is a property line.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
That 301 goes with the to the left.
Okay.
It goes with that piece. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Anyone else?
I'm Rebecca Stein. Oh, you took my thing away. We live right across from where the 1, 2. So mine would be the 3 and 4 there at 190th and Metro. That's where we live, 19039 Metro Avenue. So I guess I just need to understand. So mine is more a question. There's no way that this can turn into developments because there's not enough water and sewage to do that for 1, 2, 4, and 3, because all that is right across from us. So that's my question. Am I understanding that if it's rezoned, it still is not going to become like 3 houses per number 1, 3 houses on number 2, 3 houses on number 4?
So I can jump in and answer your question. If you like. Yeah, if it's rezoned 2.5, the best that they can do is 2.5 acres per dwelling unit. That's it. It cannot go to the 3 units per acre. First, because you don't have the appropriate utilities. Let's talk to the last question. Rezoning is one component, but development is a separate component. So even if this is zone 2.5, which, by the way, the future land use plan calls for this at a much higher density on the north, but 2.5 where the 5 is at. If water does not become available in the foreseeable future, it cannot be developed. It can be zoned 2.5, but if you can't meet the criteria of that development, then it sits in a 2.5 area until such time as those utilities become available. But it can never go past 2.5. You can maintain it and use it just like it's being used right now without splitting it up and subdividing it. This simply gives them the opportunity somewhere down the road, should the utilities become available, to break that up into 2.5. So it's common estate planning to do this. They may sit out there for 20 years until water becomes available. But when it does, they will have that option to split it into 2.5 tracts. But no more density than that.
Before you leave, we need your name and address. You did?
Yes, you did.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
No, you're good. I just heard your name. I didn't hear the address. Sorry about that. Any additional information to be presented?
No, sir.
Public comment portion of this public hearing is now closed. Kansas law allows for petition protesting the decision of the Planning Commission to be filed. That petition must be filed within 14 calendar days after the date of the public hearing. Additional information on the filing of a protest petition can be obtained from the Office of Planning and Zoning. Are there any questions, comments from the members of the commission?
Just for clarification's sake, I apologize, I don't remember. What is the minimum parcel size needed for a well?
5 acres.
5 acres. Okay, I just wanted that on the record.
Right. So let's say that this is zone 2.5, and they come in and break out a 10-acre tract within that 2.5 designation. They can do that. It would be eligible for a well at that particular time. The minimum they can go is 2.5.
Yeah.
If they bring water to the site.
If they bring water to the site. In the absence of water, you could have a well, but it would have to be 5 acres or above.
Right.
Anything else? I'll entertain a motion on this request.
Somebody controlling the keyboard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mr. Chairman, I find that the rezoning request from RR5 to RR 2.5 complies with golden factors as outlined in case DEV 25-095, based on the recommendation of the planning staff and findings set forth in excuse me, in the staff report. And I hereby move to recommend approval to the County Board of Commissioners.
Second.
Barely. It's close. Is there discussion of the motion? I'll take a roll call vote. Marcus Major,
Yes.
Andrew Gribble,
Yes.
Robert Owens,
Yes.
Steve Skeet,
Yes.
Doug Tyson,
Yes.
William Gutchick,
Yes.
Jaden Baylor,
Yes.
Joshua Zinger.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. Board of County Commissioners will consider this item no earlier than October 29th, 2025 meeting. The commission agenda is posted on the Leavenworth County website and is available for public viewing. All right, and moving on, 8C. Leavenworth County Planning Commission will now consider case DEV-25-104, a rezoning request from RR5 to RR2.5 as outlined on the posted agenda. Requires public hearing. Public comments listed to 5 minutes per person. Planning staff will now give a report.
All right. Case DEV 25-104 is another rezoning request from RR5 to RR2.5 for the property at 16164 174th Street. This area is also designated residential 2.5 acre minimums in the future land use map. In addition, there are some existing RR2.5 zoning directly to the south of this parcel. Based on that and the additional review that staff provided in their staff report, staff is supportive of this request. If you have any questions, please let us know. Otherwise, please refer to the staff report.
Could you show real quick again the concept plan? Thank you.
Upon opening the public comment portion of this hearing, those of you who wish to speak either for or against this item upon recognition will give your name and address each time you begin to speak. This is necessary since the public hearing is being recorded. Public comment portion of this hearing is now open. Will the applicant come forward?
Joe Herring Surveying, 315 North Pitt. Staff again covered this perfectly. It's 40 acres to 2.5 acres. The ground to the south was just recently rezoned through here. I believe a plat may have came through already on that ground. The layout's going to be still determined if it's going to be a private road or public road. We're not considering that right now, of course. But it does have some challenges to get everything in there. It has 5 ponds on it, and multiple structures, 2 houses. So you'll see a configuration that would meet the criteria afterwards. But just matching the comprehensive plan and looking to do a future development.
Joe, you're going to come back with an exception on that one lot with going right through the barn?
Potentially.
I knew you would do that.
Is this going to be
whatever we do tonight, you're going to come back and see us again.
We will
For
talk,
that one lot.
We will talk again, yes. I promise you that. But I think that is now just a concrete pad. I'm not 100% sure of that, but either way, it will go through.
So whoever buys that right now is going to get some of a concrete pad. He's going to want all the concrete pad.
Right now, he owns all of that concrete
Or he's
pad.
going to have someone rip that concrete pad out.
No, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to come to that third lot, and we're just going to do a little
we're going to do a
like
wheel
this,
around because he's going to come back and say,
we'll follow the creek line.
Planning zone did a great job explaining it.
Got to change my operations up there. Any other questions for me?
So many.
And this could change at any given time. We know that.
Yeah, that's just a
we're just giving you a
concept.
hard time. This is just a concept of kind of what we're thinking of maybe down the road.
Maybe.
But I would say that a concept plan, as John has noted in his previous discussions, is very useful in visualizing what we think the applicant wants.
Yes. And it won't vary too much from this layout, I don't think. It will vary from it.
Is that map oriented north-south?
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll now hear from those individuals present wishing to speak in favor of the request. We will now hear from those individuals present wishing to speak in opposition of the request. Is there any additional information to be presented?
No, sir.
Public comment portion of this public hearing is now closed. Kansas law allows for petition protesting the decision of the Planning Commission to be filed. That petition must be filed within 14 calendar days after the date of the public hearing. Additional information on the filing of a protest petition can be obtained from the Office of Planning and Zoning. Are there any questions or comments from the members of the commission? Okay. I will entertain a motion on this request.
Chairman, I find that the rezoning request from RR5 to RR 2.5 complies with the golden factors as outlined in case DEV 25-104 based on the recommendation of the planning staff and findings set forth in the staff report. And I hereby move to recommend approval to the Board of County Commissioners.
Okay.
Second.
Is there a discussion of the motion? Roll call vote. Marcus Major,
Yes.
Andrew Gribble,
Yes.
Robert Owens,
Yes.
Steve Skeet,
Yes.
Doug Tyson,
Yes.
William Gotchick,
Yes.
Jaden Bailey,
Yes.
Joshua Zinger.
Yes.
The motion passes 8-0. Board of County Commissioners will consider this item no earlier than the October 29th, 2025 meeting. The commission agenda is posted on the Leavenworth County website and is available for public viewing. Yes, do I have a motion for adjournment then?
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
stay here.
You gonna stick around for a while? Okay. 7-1.
He said stay.
The meeting is adjourned.